What do Thomas Edison, Salvador Dali, and Albert Einstein have in common? Aside from the fact that they are all recognized as some of the most creative individuals in history, they also share a unique predilection. They all took daytime naps. Imagine this. You're stuck on a problem, your mind spinning in circles, and inspiration feels miles away. You close your eyes for just a moment, letting yourself drift into that hazy space between wakefulness and sleep. Suddenly, a new idea flashes in your mind. A solution, a spark, a eureka moment. What if the secret to creativity isn't grinding harder, but simply letting yourself doze off for a few minutes? Recent research suggests that the moments just before we fall into deep sleep, known as the N1 state, are a hidden wellspring of creativity. This is the twilight zone of consciousness, a brief window where the mind is free to wander, unburdened by logic or routine. In this state, the brain is especially good at making connections between ideas that might seem unrelated when we're fully awake. One study put this theory to the test. Participants were given a set of tricky math problems and, after wrestling with them, were invited to take a short rest. Some drifted into that elusive N1 state, while others stayed awake. When everyone returned to the problems, those who had dipped into the edge of sleep were nearly 3 times more likely to crack the code. The researchers called this a creative window, a fleeting period when the mind is primed for insight. It turns out that this isn't just a fluke. Other experiments have shown that if you prompt yourself to dream about a specific topic as you're falling asleep, your brain can generate more creative ideas about that subject. This technique, known as targeted dream incubation, helps the mind forge new connections and come up with fresh solutions. The stories and ideas that emerge from this state are often more original than those produced while fully awake. So how can you tap into this creative superpower? The process is simple, but it takes practice. Before you nap, jot down a problem or creative challenge you're facing. Keep your notes and a pen nearby. Set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes, then lie down and let yourself drift. Not into deep sleep, but just into that dreamy, in-between place. When the timer rings, get up and write down whatever comes to mind, no matter how strange or unrelated it seems. Sometimes the answer will be right there. Other times, you'll collect ideas that might be useful later. Like any skill, this takes time to master. You might not strike gold on your first or 10th try, but with regular practice, you'll train your brain to use these moments of rest as a launch pad for creativity. And if you can't find time for a nap, meditation and mindfulness can offer similar benefits, helping your mind slip into that fertile idea-generating state. So next time you're searching for inspiration, don't just think about it, sleep on it. The answer might be waiting for you in the space between dreams and waking.